Alright, let's see what we mean exactly when we say a forkless upgrade. In blockchains like Bitcoin or Ethereum, whenever there are changes that are needed to be made to the protocol, those changes need to be implemented and be embedded in the blockchain nodes, which need to be distributed to everyone who runs these nodes. This task requires a lot of coordination off-chain, like on their socials, mailing lists, etc. And also being large-scale decentralized networks, such large coordination requires humongous effort, and if not enough nodes make the upgrade, there can be two different realities for the chain, resulting in a fork. Polkadot SDK solves this problem for all the blockchains developed with it using the node architecture, which sort of looks like a gaming console and a gaming cartridge design we discussed earlier. On a decentralized network like Polkadot with on-chain governance, a new WASM runtime is uploaded to the blockchain state. Anyone can inspect the integrity of this WASM runtime by running the Rust code and compiling it to a WASM blob and ensure the hash matches with the hash of the WASM runtime that is uploaded to the state. Once the on-chain referendum passes and gets executed, every node participating in the consensus is mandated to swap their runtime with the new runtime and then produce the next block. By decoupling the node and the runtime, Polkadot SDK enables forkless upgrades for its blockchains because the nodes cannot refuse to swap the runtime if the on-chain referendum passes. The nodes that do not swap the runtime cannot take part in the consensus, as the state transition to update the runtime is already executed and is part of the immutable blockchain history now. Now you may ask, what about the node? Doesn't the node require updates from time to time, just like the runtime? The answer is yes. It is possible for a node to not update and still run the latest runtime as long as there are no new host functions or changes to the runtime API. A node that does not get updated does not cause a fork. It might just crash or go offline or act unpredictably and may even get slashed for that. So it's in the best interest for node operators who are part of like the active validation set of Polkadot to update to the new node each time a new node release is out.